I am not in the condition to fuck. I sin. I sin! Good to have some admins. These kids are getting unruly. At my instructions, I guess. So, Ison, we are sailing aboard the fucking Leipzig. The Leipzig! I had to watch a video to learn how to pronounce it because I grew up in America, of course, and we would say Leipzig. But it is Leipzig. Leipzig. What? Leipzig. It's a soft like CH at the end, I believe. Leipzig. I should learn how to speak German. But here it is in all of its Leipzigery. Yeah, I've heard that you can do the harder G too, Silo. Is it a dialect thing? Is it like in Bavaria, they would say Leipzig, but elsewhere they say Leipzig? Ison has a switch, by the way. That's fine. I hear really, really good things about Breath of the Wild, so can't argue there, man. It's fucking amazing. I'm glad to hear it's fucking very well for you. Oh, okay. Man, that's the whole problem with the internet. It's as disinformative as it is informative. Here's a better look at it. Aw, yes. I think it's actually kind of... I was saying earlier that it's kind of ugly. I think it looks okay. Got a great big old radar array there. It does have a crane for... and a catapult, in fact, for a... I don't know what plane. I'm assuming an Arado or something like that. But they stopped using it pretty much right after it got torpedoed. It never had a plane on it again. Rolling coal. And change this to a Confederate flag, I tell you what. It did actually have an interesting steering gear to make turns quicker, which was what I was hoping it would be able to show off. It was able to reverse the direction of one of its screws. It should have 2 propellers. Oh, it's got 3. Spank me twice and call me Nancy. But it should be able to change the direction on one of these to aid in its turning. This is the Leipzig. This is the Leipzig. It's the Leipzig. God damn it. Liposuction. Yeah, it's a neat little boat. It's 8,000 tons. What am I talking about? Alright, so let's get going here again. Gonna blast that 1024 time compression because I don't give a fuck. We are going south of Bear Island. Don't ask. We're gonna try to get some Arctic convoys. The Soviet convoys. And if we don't run into any Soviet convoy, we go to Murmansk and say hello. Radio message received. Aircraft bombs sinking. I like this guy. Very concise and to the point. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not surprised that... I would wonder if that's really a good idea, Silo, as far as how to turn a ship. It makes sense physically and everything. I just wonder if it would cause wear on the propellers, like extra torque or something like that, but... this is... Barentsburg and Longyearbyen. That's, what's it called? Svalbard, right? And so these are all whaling stations, basically. And you can, if you go to these ports, you're likely to find whale factory ships, but it's not really worth it. There's not a whole ton of traffic otherwise. So I don't bother. Well, whale oil was still used quite a bit back then. We could go... we could do that, Commissar. That's actually kind of a funny idea. We're not going to shoot at him. We're just going to try to prevent him from the unlawful taking of whales. I don't know what it was used for, to be frank with you. I mean, I'm sure it was a lubricant. I can't stop moving my eyebrows. I haven't seen much of Whale Wars. It was kind of... I don't know. I didn't like watching it. Let's just kind of do this. I was on like a big Deadliest Catch binge for a while. German forces have begun a withdrawal from the Caucasus. This is the surface ship mod, Company 007. You can't see it, but we are in the Leipzig. Party Commissar, I will slit your fucking throat. God, you guys are fucking drizzling shits of the internet, I tell you. Got a weather update for you. It is still cloudy, a little bit cloudier than before. Back to you. Did you guys get a really bad windstorm, Ison? Well, we might have some sun breaks. It is looking like there's some kind of patchy brightness in the clouds, but they are quite dark otherwise. We had like 60-mile-an-hour gusts, and my neighbor behind us lost his tree. He didn't... It fell. He didn't lose it. We know exactly where it is. But there's fences and stuff that it got blown down. About 100,000 people didn't have power. It just came up by the roots too. It was just because we've had such a wet winter. I don't like this course. Let's do this. We will build a tree and make the neighbor pay for it. Make the backyard great again. Hey, wait! Stop! Stop, 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 stop. Gotta Tokyo drift this shit. The hunt is on. This is an alarming development. We will catch up with them pretty quickly. Let's do our jobs, though. Maximum speed would be 7. They have been going for over an hour, right? We'll just say 60 minutes. That should be 12 and a half, right? Yeah, I remember this. That's one I have memorized. I'm a pro. What can I say? So they have gone about that far. That's 18, but we... Well, no, it's less than that even. So meanwhile, I'm going 24. 24. Could they have not made this gray on gray? God damn. Let's just do it this way. Jesus Christ. So that's going to be about 45 as far as my speed, so... Two hours, 3 hours, 180, right? Yeah. It might be. We're probably actually going to run into him around here. It's just based on how fast he's going. We'll see. We are going to use radar Punyu. But he's out of range anyhow. Oh, I should have that on. Should have turned that on a while back. I'm just moderately faster, Commissar. Just a smidge. Just a soupçon. Ah, there we are. Oh boy, he's so slow, he's stationary. Be Carico. That is a stationary object that we have just found. It could be a light ship. In fact, oh, I know what this is. You sons of bitches. Well, wait, what the fuck? It's still on radar, and I can't really see it. I'm gonna get good and close, though, because I'm not altogether that concerned about it. Yeah, that's what I thought. You motherfuckers. You sons of bitches. Wait a minute, though. Yeah, it's icebergs. However... Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going for a little bit. Can I target it? Yep. That's just the tip. Just the shiny part. It's floating out of the water a bit much, but that's okay. And I have tried to torpedo icebergs. It doesn't do anything. I can assure you. It has no appreciable results. So did somebody literally... We got a radio report about an iceberg. That's great. Well, okay. Good. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, but I've got a radar, man. I don't need no fucking reports about icebergs. I have a very well-trained and capable crew, too. They're able to tell. They're on constant lookout, and we've got great visibility. The weather is good now, therefore we never need warnings about icebergs. Yeah, I know, right? It could happen. We could get iceberged. I was gonna say, it didn't make sense for there to be a light ship here. Oh, we need to slow down, too. We don't need to go that fast. Engine noise. It's killing me. It's a ship that is in a spot to let other ships know about a navigational hazard, usually. Yeah. Not necessarily icing. There's light ships all along the coast of Britain for different little shoals and stuff like that. There's some that are off of the Scheldt and stuff like that. I don't know. The Rhine. I don't think you get any credit for sinking them. Just because it's kind of a dirtbag move. I don't know for sure though, because I think the game considers them neutral. In reality, I think that they wouldn't be. If they had a flag, especially, but I don't know. I haven't thought a whole lot about shooting light ships. So I'm into shooting heavy ships. Oh, we're having fun. No, they weren't. They were, smaller ships. I think nowadays there's navigational buoys that fulfill the same role. I know, derp. I'm fully aware of their provenance and composition. Yeah, battleships. All ship, no battle. Making sure the radar's still on. We can take out a battleship if we torpedo it. Our guns probably will not be effective, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. That's why you never go to times 1024 time compression. Hang on a second. What happened there? You guys okay? Everybody awake? The fuck? No, there was a pop-up here, and that usually implies that there was a plane. But that happens mostly when you... That can happen regardless if you're at 1024 time compression. It'll happen, Derp. I have a really good idea for it, too. I don't know when. It's going to happen, I assure you, my dear boy. Jeez. The ill-fated Graf Zeppelin was a Germany's attempt to build an aircraft carrier. It was pretty close to done. They just didn't decide to go forward with it after the war started to go badly for them. Got a very robust conversation happening about shot placement, shot types. Armor, guns, balls, fire. This is a manly stream. Men only. It's so hard to accurately simulate a lot of the stuff that goes on with a ship in terms of damage and things like that, just because construction techniques varied so widely. There's just all these different physical factors to account for. It's really tough. And there's also the idiosyncrasies of the munitions, like we're talking about with the Long Lance or the US's, the American torpedoes, and to some extent the Germans. It's kind of why World of Warships disappoints me. It's not really that robust. A radio message. Oh, air attack bomb floody. Man. I use HE when I fight battleships just to troll them. Oops. This is so sad, like, that BDU is like, oh, you didn't finish your message, can you try it again? You know they're dead. God. You have to transmit a distress call. Right? It's not that tough to Morse code out a SOS. This is gonna be another one saying, can you please report? Please help. Ugh, I'm gonna go at 1024 even though I know better. We're not running into much traffic. I was expecting something. HMU from BDU. They're just very, very... They're helicopter parents. Yeah, we gathered. Presumed sunk. I presumed them sunk after they sent a cutoff message that said flooding. Jesus. It's an emotional roller coaster of a game, I tell you. Yeah, BDU got that. They put 2 and 2 together on that one. Good job, guys. What if I'm going too far south here? Is it hailing out now? God, it is hailing. Effing weather update, it is hailing. Oh, hail no. Wondering why we're not getting any traffic. There should be traffic up here right now. I mean, it is winter. The Arctic convoys didn't necessarily run during the winter, but I think the game doesn't pay any attention to that. I don't think we can sail to Leningrad. I think we might run out of fuel. Oh my god. What's with that? How is that? What? How are we burning that much fuel? Bullshit! No, I'm not in the Deutschland anymore. I'm in the get stranded class. We have 50%. We're at bingo. How? That's bullshit. We didn't... We didn't just go 100 kilometers in that amount of time. Excuse me. Look at that. So, here's a thought. I guess it's variable depending on the weather and the speed and everything, but... Can I even... Is this... I don't think I can do that there. It is a little bit... Just some slightly rough waves? Man, that sucks. Is it the time compression that's doing that? I mean, it does slightly vary our speed. But yeah, we're going through fuel really quickly. We weren't going at 24 knots that long, though, Punyu. It's just for a few hours. Yeah, that's wrong. Huh. Huh. Well, and also, we haven't run into any traffic. Okay. Tell you what.